Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the darkest dungeon, where we have a Kraken to kill this week. But unfortunately, we're going to be sincerely disappointed with such Kraken, because it's going to be a level 1 quest. But there's probably different tiers of it, meaning we're going to see other forms, hopefully. So who do we have today? Because it's a bit different, I decided to experiment a tiny little bit. Such as using Alistair as a damage dealer. And I've just realised he's still tongue-tied. Screw it, I'll deal with it. We've got Lazarus as our healer, because he can't do anything else. Carmilla in her normal Carmilla-y self. And then Isaac the Crusader, because he's got a bonus in the cove. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to go with my original plan and go with Saiketsu's damage form, using his damage trinkets. Because, you know, I think there's potential behind them. And I'm interested in what the hell they're going to do. Plus, he helps support Lazarus a little better, too. Because of the healing. So, let's see how it goes, especially after they nerfed the poor paladin into the dirt. You see, they've made it so his attacks only do 1 additional healing now, instead of 3. Poor paladin. I think the last light is now your only way to be a primary healer. So, we're going to take ourselves 2 power shards and a minor shard so that Alistair can benefit full-heartedly from his power thirst quirk. And then I think we're going to be on our way. The Kraken recoils when its soft body takes a hit. Use this opportunity to chop off some of its tentacles. Okay. Alright, we're in the Kraken Cove. And we get scouting immediately. Isaac has proven himself useful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, great. It could be there, or it could be there. We haven't a clue. It's a level 1 dungeon, so neither do we really care. Your damage is 12 to 16 right now, before you get your damage quirk. Alistair, don't become the most overpowered DPS character as well. One of the most powerful DPS characters as well, because you can't become the most powerful because Guts exists. The message has a lasting impact. It gives him Roused. Roused is terrible. But then again, there are many positive quirks which are just terrible, so you can't win them all. Okay, there's 2 Kyuros here, so... You know what? Screw it, I'll take the bait. What are you giving me? Heirlooms. Okay. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should do that. So that you get your Scarlet Renewal properly empowered. Right. What do we have in here? A pup in training. So the... whatchamacallit? Okay.
A momentary abatement.
And you heal 2... Oh yeah, you heal 2 health because... Because I don't know why, actually. You don't have anything enhancing your healing bonus. Alright, so if we then just go zap with you, Alistair, your damage then becomes 20 to 26 with ranged abilities.
As the fiend falls,
Stop it.
blossoms.
Stop being good. Alright, Alistair, would you like to go first? No, it's going to be Saiketsu. The extra healing is nice. I won't deny that. But it does still concern me, Saiketsu, how you only have 39 HP with this build.
Surprise!
Change places!
You appear now? You appear now, Mr. Mimic? How long have I asked for you to appear? And you appear now when it doesn't give a matter or give a damn? Praise the sun. What about the sun? Stop praising the sun. There's no point to your sun. Just hit the box. Oozing adhesive. Okay. That gives you riposte and stresses us out. Interesting, interesting. Let's de-stress Alistair. And that is an ability that produces a horror. Interesting. So the Mimic stuns us if we don't use it properly. What's the debuff? Minus stun resist. That makes sense, given the fact you want to stun with every attack. Apparently. He's getting quite horrid. Okay, Mr. Mimic, what do you drop us? It's about time we fought one of you, but... The Tier 1 Mimic drops a puzzling trapezoid. I mean, granted, that's pretty damn cool. I just can't believe the Mimic decided to appear now. I've had that mod installed for like 2 months now, and it has just appeared in the minor dungeon when it doesn't matter, because it's not going to do anything. Okay, who would like to disarm a trap? Lazarus would, because even Lazarus can disarm these traps because they're bloody easy. Show me the boss. Oh, no boss. Well, we're here to fight a Kraken, so there's no point continuing onwards that way. Hello, Piranha Man? Alright, you're different. So... Seriously. Seriously, Alistair. Stop with the bullcrap. Don't be overpowered. You are overpowered as a healer. We don't need you overpowered as a DPS. 15 to 20 damage as a ranged DPS is ridiculous. Stop it. I just hope at the very least we can actually come across... What the Christ are these? How can you complain about your lost father? I lost my whole life. That is surprisingly apt for you. Watch from the depth. That was a very big stress, actually. And you're about to die. Oh, you actually survived. Well, I'm impressed. Also, you want to know what the best part about Alistair's healing is? Or Alistair's damage form? He can still stress heal. Or at least he could if he was in the right position, which he's not right now because I decided to change his position. Still! Giant oyster. All useless. I expect no less. Alright. Let's have another try with you. Ineffective. That doesn't sound good. Minus bleed, minus blight chance. Can you do either of those? No, you don't. Who gives a damn? Skullug. The Christ is a Skullug. You know what? If you do that, you enter the shell that lets you just... Oh, I'm sorry, you auto-riposte, do you? What do you auto-riposte with? You know, finding these new enemies would be a lot more interesting on the you know, damage scale we actually care about. But the fact all these new enemies seem to do nothing but stress damage is a bit concerning.
Give them no quarter.
Alistair, I hate you. I hate the fact you're good. I hate the fact you're this good. It's stupid.
Surprise!
Really? Another one?
Places!
Really? Did we really need to find another one? When I have not found any for how many weeks? My God, I hate you. So, besides the complete utter bullcrap that this always seems to turn out to be, because it just doesn't decide to appear on any dungeon where it matters. Like, don't find any since I installed the mod, and then find 2 at once in the same dungeon, in a dungeon that doesn't bloody matter. What did this thing do again? Just a heal. Just an ordinary heal. Okay. Show me the boss. There we go. We're not fighting anything before the boss. Okay. Then I think it's time for a campsite. Do we need a campsite? Not in the slightest. We're having a campsite because we can have a campsite. And mostly so that Alistair can keep doing this. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. Oh, you can remove a disease. Ha! Actually, to be fair, tongue-tied hasn't appeared as a thing once, for what, surprisingly, actually. Well, we got one of Alistair's special trinkets. Another one, at least, so... That's not too bad. Scarlet Ascension. Okay, what did you get from your Ascension? Bonus healing, bonus stress resist, bonus stun resist, and that's it. A bit more healing and stun resist. That's what you get. I mean, that's actually not that bad. Okay, hello there. You look interesting. You've very little health, but you are only a tier 1 boss, so I'm not exactly surprised. 25% protections. Because you got hit? Really? That's pretty intense. Do you have any more tentacles? Kraken's tentacle. Yeah, it's got another tentacle that it could summon. What else are you gonna do? Summon another tentacle? I mean, that's perfectly fine. We can deal with your a mass of tentacles. Look, they got 70% dodge? Seriously? Alright, well... Guess I can do that instead, just to hit you. And now you've got 50% protection. I'm noticing a bit of an awkwardness around here. So that's why I'm going to blight you. Next turn, Alistair will be able to... Oh, wait, no, you're gonna not be it. You're gonna run out of... The blight's gonna wear off. Crap. Wait, the tentacles get attacks? What do they do? Move and stun. And that was a... Alright, so... You know what? I'm gonna give it credit of the doubt. Let's give it another turn. See what happens. Oh, that's interesting. So if I hit the Kraken, it gains a protection buff. But then it loses that protection buff every time I kill a tentacle. That's a really fun mechanic. I'm glad I realized that before absolutely mercilessly killing it. Well, I mean... I'm glad I decided not to go back if there's a secret room right here. I mean, there's never any harm to a secret room after all, so what do we get? Crap. Crap all. It's so ask for a head. Well, at least we got 5 of the really, really valuable gems, so... Yeah, you're right, Alistair. This was a really quick dungeon. Yes, Alistair, you're right. You are bloody overpowered. Shut up. Insipid. Nope, you're losing that. Luminous is pretty good, though. And for the next part of the episode, we're gonna go fight the Kraken again. Because apparently there's a deep Kraken. The survivor can only recount the horrors of the Lord of the Deep. Once unleashed, the Kraken will be all but dominant. It will all but dominate the sea. It must be stopped. So this time, we've got the exact same team, apart from the fact we're using Archangel, the Plague Doctor, instead of Alistair, because Alistair needs to lose that quirk. The party has no trinkets. Ah yes, because that's just my habit of instantly unequipping all trinkets. Well, at least we know which trinkets you're all having, because you're going to have the exact same as last time, even if I'm still on the fence about your trinkets, your combat trinkets, Saiketsu. I mean, granted, if I give you the Martyr's Halo Saiketsu, that's a really good like, AoE heal every turn that that you deal damage with. In addition, I can just give, you know, Lazarus the Seraph's staff, which potentially would do about just as much the same. No, it wouldn't. Never mind. But still, it's there. But I will say, if we come across another three mimics, I'm gonna be bloody pissed. Kraken's mini tentacles protect its foul body. Cut them off before they overwhelm you. Well, I mean, considering the tactic is you shoot it, then you cut off a tentacle, then you shoot it again, then you cut off a tentacle again, or you just get a team full of armor piercing so that the tentacles don't give a damn. Doesn't seem that bad. Alright, well, at least this is easy about knowing where the bloody thing is. And we did just complete the mission which gives us 15% extra damage in the cove, so that's gonna be quite nice. Okay, you're new. Deathly Pirate. You're immune to everything, basically. Interesting. Makes me very glad I decided to upgrade Arkan's damage path, really. Come. Show me what you can do. Ghostly Slash. Was that it? That gives you 7 dodge. I mean, that's not gonna save you. Oh, but you did visit. Oh yeah, you're immune to everything. Okay. Okay. That was new. That was new. It was interesting, and it was new. And new and interesting is what we're always here to see. Who has the worst quirk? Probably Saiketsu. I mean, none of them have a particularly bad quirk, but weak-willed. Actually, that was the quirk I was thinking was really, really bad, so well done, Saiketsu. Also, you might be wondering, why do I have Lazarus in the team after he got Luminous? And that's because he already has 3 skills which are locked in, which is hard-skinned, steady, and tough, which frankly are probably better than Luminous. For Lazarus, unfortunately. So despite Luminous being one of the best quirks in the game, it's not the best quirk for him. Also, I love how we're fighting giant tentacles outside of the fight with the Kraken. Because it kind of just makes you think, how big is the bleeding Kraken then? If we're fighting its tentacles outside the Kraken room. Alright. What else might this dungeon be holding? You know, apart from a treasure chest. If you're a bleeding goddamn mimic. You know, this combination of trinkets for the Plague Doctor is really good. This actually gives them damage, but reduces their chance to blight. But this one actually kind of makes up for that blight chance. So it's basically do ranged damage with 25% less chance to blight your enemy. Which is worth it. Stress wave. Really? Did you have to stress her? There's nothing wrong with them. And you're an idiot. Well done, you wasted your turn. All you did was give yourself an annoying amount of protection, and I hate you for it. Because look, they're dead. They're dead before I even finish talking. Screw off. Wait, did that crit mean we win? I think that crit made it so we win. Yep, we win. Nice crit, Carmilla. You just won us the fight. Pretty sure I already have that trinket. Now, for God's sake.
Surprise!
Fuck off!
Change places!
You don't exist for how many months, and then you just suddenly start to appear? Really? Also, we're in a bit of a bad state because of the fact Lazarus went to the back, and so did Carmilla. And the pair of them don't really have a good way to move themselves forward. Mostly Lazarus doesn't have a good way to move himself forward. So, Arkan's got to do that. I still question what you actually do, Mr. Mimic, because you don't seem to really do all that much to us. I mean, yes, you've gotten a pair of them blighted. You've gotten Lazarus blighted, as if that's a challenge. And And dead. And dead. Right. More jades, more that. Dump the citrine, grab the puzzling crap, get the crests, grab the little bit of money, and we're on our way. Screw you, you nasty little chests. Hey, Carmilla, would you like to go for round 3? With this thing? Oh, it's a positive one this time. Oh, what positive is it going to be? Superstitious. You get healed better from the seer. I mean, those sorts of quirks are useful in the right circumstance because it actually gives you the ability to kind of choose your target. Also, how the bloody Christ did you both resist? Did I nat one that check or something? Ow. Mr. Saiketsu needs some stress healing, and Lazarus is here to help with that. Don't do that. Saiketsu doesn't like being stressed. He doesn't have his virtue trinkets equipped. Saiketsu likes his virtue trinkets. He has a lot of them. Alright, well, go die, you little annoying prick. Hope you're dead. Excellent. Should I kill you, or should I just kill the corpse? I mean, you're going to just bleed out, or blight out, or whatever the hell reference you want to refer to it as. And then you just die, so... Well, at least today has proven one thing to me. We can just... whatchamacallit? Use... We can get a mimic even if we use a key. That's good to know, actually. Also... You're dead, good. You're dead, amazing. Claw crack. What's that gonna do? Congratulations, you have a riposte. But so does Carmilla now, so...
Another abomination.
The Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor is really useful versus enemies which don't really have any blight resistance. Especially in this circumstance. Alright, it's dead now anyway, so glorious. What can you do to heal Carmilla? I mean, 11's actually not a bad heal. And I'm very glad I waited with not attacking, because it means we get another heal! You know, don't you cure stress? Yes. Yes, it does. Glorious. Alright, guys, we're through. Do we get any scouting? We do not. Concerning. What do we get in the sack? Crap. We get absolute crap. And then you get trapped. I mean, at least it was you and not Saiketsu who's really, really stressed. He's not really really stressed. He's just really stressed. Which is why we're going to have a campsite and give ourselves a little bit of stress healing. Alright. We're ready. Let's go kill a Kraken. We're ready for you, Mr. Kraken. Oh, and you don't bother to have any fight beforehand. Well, don't worry, Saiketsu's just gonna have a snack. We're all going to drink our holy water, because there's no reason not to. And now we're ready for you. Alright. There goes a Kraken tentacle. You didn't get purged. Well, let's just make sure you're blighted so that you start losing all that. Get Lazarus with his riposte ready. I mean, thanks. So you've got tentacles with eyes on them, is what I'm hearing from that. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna big attack. And you're in range, so let's Divine Storm this. That basically got you dead, actually, if I'm not mistaken. You are now dead. Well, Mr. Kraken, you have been severely disappointing, but I suppose that's no match for the likes of me, the Parafox Archangel, and my team of elites, who are always ready to fight and take on what needs to fight fought. Yeah. Yeah.
Remind yourself that
Go die.
overconfidence is a slow.
I admit, I wish we did get something a little more special for killing it, though. Don't you, Alistair? You're right. Maybe we will get a trophy for killing the level 5 version. So what did we get? Steady. Of course you get a quirk that I need to lock in. Pile of bones and heap of meat, left over waste by product of pigs, brought alive by unholy means. End its miserable life in haste. And for the next and final bit of the dungeon, we do indeed get a trophy for killing the rank 5 Kraken, the King Kraken. The survivor can only recount the horrors of the Lord of the Deep. Once unleashed, the Kraken will all but dominate the sea. It must be stopped. Yes, that was the exact same line as before, Alistair. Like before, we're using the exact same team, apart from Arkan, who's getting that trait locked in, and so we've put you back in the game. No doubt you're going to show me why I hate you. Do not let the Kraken get close to you. It will become angry and unleash a fury you do not want to face. Oh, really now? Oh, I am so scared of the simple little Kraken who we have just decimated and dominated up until this point. Yes, Alistair, I know they were underleveled, but this one will be the difference. The first one had 60 HP at level 1. The second one had 70 HP at level 3. So this one will have 80 HP. And you can armor pierce if it's the bloody blighted, so we don't bloody give a damn. Because you're an overpowered bastard. Renewal. Where did that come from? Did that come from your bloody power thirst? If that came from your bloody power thirst crap, I'm gonna be just Jesus Christing hell. I love it when they attack Carmilla thinking that's a good idea. Jesus Christ, Alistair. I know that was a crit, but still. Alright, do we get any scouting from here? No? Unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Because we could have avoided that. The one and only trap in the room. Well, we're still going forward. No, we're going forward because we got a Kraken to kill. Come on, guys. We have killed 2 Krakens up until this point. Let's make it a third.
This is only the first test.
Hello!
The twisted faces of the damned.
You just love to you just positively love to appear when it's inappropriate, don't you, Mr. Collector? Camilla, would you like to attack before it gets a chance to? No. Okay, so in the first round, we did a sum total of 0 damage to that bloody thing. And I am annoyed because of it. So, let's just go ahead and kill this thing, shall we, guys? Right, you, attack him. There, you got your bonus. Oh good, you're an idiot and attack Carmilla. Don't. That wasn't so bad. Still need to desperately give him a heal, though. Alright, his turn. How resistant is this thing to blight? Not very. Not very. I can make you apply a blight to every single one of your attacks, like the OP bastard that you are, or I can just give you tons and tons of damage, like the OP bastard that you are. To be fair, I think your damage right now is only that 50%. Is only what it is, because apparently you do 50% extra damage if your stress is below 10. Let's just blight them. Must you attack him every time? Okay, Alistair. Now you can attack and apply a blight. Because that's totally not overpowered. Okay. We really need this thing dead. And you're not going to kill that this round. So go ahead and strike that. I'm enjoying the stress. Wait, sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm hating the stress. You know what? I just had a thought, and I'm not going to say a thing. Because if I say it, Alistair, it will come true. And I don't want it to come true. Does your blight ability, when you blight, only apply to the first attack? Or only apply blight for a single round, Alistair? These are the things I must find out. But I'm not going to, because you killed it. And even this bloody bastard can't be prepared to give me a head. Really? Did we not just have a fight? Okay, so we're all very stressed. Most of us are very stressed. So Lazarus, time to do the big stress. Heal. And that's not really... I overestimate how much that actually stress heals, I think. You stunned yourself while stunning us. I mean, okay. Congratulations. We technically get out the stun quicker? I think. Either way, the big ghoul is dead, which is the main thing. Alistair can't attack that now, so... You've still got bonus damage on Divine Storm, right? Yeah. I love how that stacks. If I can't make you a really good healer, I will make you a really good damage dealer. So what do we have lying in here? A bunch of annoying, crappy enemies that surprise us and make us swap all about because we like doing the hokey pokey and shaking all about. Okay. Chum. So your attacking ability heals you, is that what I'm hearing? And provides a nasty damage, nasty bleed that lasts an awful long time. Actually, no, it's probably regular duration and he's just still suffering from his previous bleed from the sign of stigma. Yeah, when he blights, he only blights for 1 round. I mean, it's an extra 5 damage, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he still does more damage using the, non-blight shell then. Okay, we're back in order. We can now start attacking properly. That does not involve giving us a stress wave, you annoying little prick. Okay, the piranha needs to really just die. And Carmilla is gonna make that happen. Carmilla is not impressed, but neither Saiketsu, because he double crits. You're all alone now, you little bastard. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna try and attack? Well, look how that worked out for you. Alright, let's get into position, and we have no clue which one's the boss. Great. Alright, let's do this then. Let's see if we can get any more strange gifts. You know what? I'm going to start taking these arms of yours, Alistair. Just because your trinkets do require them to be affected by the flesh, to benefit from it properly. So, yeah. Okay, guys. We're doing pretty well. And we're going to go up here after Carmilla touches this. Crap. Well, good thing we can just use a medical herbs on that. So I've learned. We're just going to get screwed. Hello? You're not.
Raise the sun!
I defy the vampire woman would be an acolyte of the sun. How much do these actually restore? 2 health. They're not worth it. I mean, I'll take the trinket, even plus 5% stun chance per 25 stun chance. Torchlight, plus 75% armor piercing versus stunned. I mean, it's not a bad-ish trinket, but it's not particularly good either. So, can I get a turn so Camilla can hit you? We're not surprised. Why are you getting so many attacks in first? You're not that fucking fast. Or rather, we're not that bloody slow. Lazarus is, I will completely admit, Lazarus is that slow, but the rest of us aren't. See? Well, that was a positive fuck you. Is all I feel about this entire fight so far. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. That's what we needed. The big, nice heal. Alistair, fucking hit them. Just like Carmilla can. Why can't you do that? Oh, being not in your DPS shell doesn't make a difference. That's just an excuse. Look, Carmilla's critting all the time and healing because of it. Why can't you do that? Oh, it not being part of your character is just an excuse. Okay, Saiketsu, have a snack, and Carmilla. God damn these evil forces. Oh, God damn this fight. Look, we don't want to fight. What we want is to get to the boss, which you're in the way of. So stop it. Do you transfer bleed? You do transfer bleed, actually. How about you transfer that bleed onto yourself, Mr. Martyr? Because you have the health to manage a 10 bleed. Saiketsu doesn't. Heck, Saiketsu can't even handle the stress. Okay, Alistair. So this ability gives you 100% armor piercing versus blighted. But the buff only lasts 1 round, so it comes off immediately after you've used it. Meaning your entire concept behind that ability sucks. Did you have to use that on Saiketsu? Considering Saiketsu is the one that can actually remove stun. Right. Alistair, thank you. Okay. We're doing not the worst. We're doing not the worst. That's the best way to describe it. Let's just head on over to the other side then and fight ourselves a boss. More food. Excellent. 2 tapestry. That's worth more than the stupid gem that we got from the Collector. Ha, Collector, your entire fight was pointless. Okay, we're now outside his fighting arena. So we're all gonna have snacks to heal up. We're all going to drink holy water. And then we're going in to fight this final fight and murder this goddamn Kraken, which has got 100 HP and not 80 like I predicted. Oh well! That was not 24, it went up 3 stages. Okay, Alistair, you have 2 options. 1, you can just keep attacking the Kraken. 2, you can keep blighting the Kraken. Frankly, and considering that'll do 10 damage each round, which will do 1 damage, I'm gonna just tell you to do your damn regular attack. That, good people, is why we use Carmilla. Because we love Carmilla. Because Carmilla just continuously just thwaps and whacks and kills everything. Okay, so you could attack the big guy, or you could kill a tentacle. Now, Alistair can do that, which does do more damage than he would otherwise take if he did the Blight instead, because the Blight is pretty weak, actually. He's got a really high chance of applying it, but it is rather weak. You know, if you're just going to keep attacking Lazarus, I will equip him. I will do his big fancy, you know, self-defense ability. Okay, now he's got 100%. That's interesting. Oh, I thought you were meant to do some big annoying ability when you were in first position. I can't tell how much damage you should be dealing. Or we should be dealing to you, Mr. Kraken. Because the 100% stress, or, you know, this is the circumstance where the Blight is probably better. And these have negative 75% protections. Oh, sweet. Murder them! Wang! Excellent. Nice and dead. Come at me, Mr. Kraken. Oh, you use your tentacle, do you? Well, Lazarus uses his whacking ability to make sure he heals. I think what has made this fight so easy so far is the fact it has chosen to just keep attacking whatchamacallit, Lazarus. Or Carmilla. One or the other. Okay, it resisted the Blight that time, but it's not as if it would have done any damage anyway. Unleashing! Oh, what are you unleashing? Okay, granted, that hurt, but you did it on the person that reflects damage, and you're still vulnerable, meaning he's just gonna go wham, chum, whack! Okay. And I think we're done. Well, today has been a glorious day of killing the Kraken over and over and over again. Hey, that last fight was actually tougher than I thought it would be. I mean, I'm still in no way threatened, but it was tougher than I thought it would be, and you just got the best, one of the best quirks you could possibly get. Well, everyone, we've massacred the Krakens this week, so next week we're gonna go after the pile of bones known as the meat. So, everyone, it looks like... what can I say, other than thank you all for joining me today? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next week. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.